Hey guys, and welcome to PJ's Coin Capers. So this is episode 21 of Look What I Found. This week I'm going to have to split up my video. I'm going to cover the 50 cent, $2 and the 20 cent coins that I've pulled out of circulation. And then tomorrow I'll show you what I've pulled out in the dollar, the tens and the fives. It's been a really good week actually. Lots of finds. And far too much to fit into one video. So let's get started. So these are the things that are worth money, or worth more money than face value. And so this is what I've pulled out this week. So starting down the back there, we'll start with the 50 cent coins. I was able to find a 1985 50 cent coin. So these have a low mintage of just 1 million. So always going to be worth more than 50 cents, and possibly worth $5 to $10, somewhere in that sort of range. So certainly well worth removing from circulation and putting into your collection. Equally important to find is the 1993 50 cent coin, and I'm pretty sure I found these in the same roll. So this is also a mintage of 1 million. And it's the coat of arms coin, so 1993. So it was great to find an 85 and a 93. And continuing on with the low mintage coins, been a bit of a drought on this lately, but very happy to find two of these this week. So the 2017 Marbo coin, so nice low mintage coin, and you should keep these if you are finding them. Don't put them back into circ. Mintage of around 1.4 million. So I think that would be the lowest commemorative coin mintage. So certainly well worth grabbing. This is a nice high grade South Australian 2001 Federation Centenary Federation 50 cent coin. So that one there is from South Australia, and great condition for a coin that's been in circulation for 18 years. And South Australian one's a bit of a tough one for me to find, but I love finding them. And this one's also another tough one I don't have too many of. So that's the Queensland one. Not in as great a condition, but still saleable in that condition. So well worth grabbing each of those out of circulation as well. All right. Sorry, you can hear my dog barking in the background. So I pulled out of circulation just a nice high-grade 2005 Melbourne, technically 2006 Commonwealth Games coin. So it is minted in 2005, but it was to commemorate the upcoming 2006 Melbourne Commonwealth Games. So that was just one I pulled out because they're good to make sets with. Even if you've already got one set, it's good to make a second set. And I think I'll be doing that with that coin, because I do keep lots of high-grade coins out of circulation. Ones that have been around that you tend to go through, that you see that they've got certainly some wear on, then one that pops out like that one is certainly a keeper. Now this is one that I found during the week during our 50 cent coin roll hunt. I think I did do a 50 cent coin roll hunt, I'm sure. This was the one with the cud on the bottom of the foot. So if you missed that video, this one here is just on the inside of the foot there. You can see there the nice little cud. Check your 2013s, 14s. It can happen on a lot of the dates, but is fairly scarce to find. So well worth having a look for those. Not sure how they sell. I'm not sure if they're great sellers, but just a 1979 double bar. That one was in okay condition, and I did find two 1980s. So that was a nice double bar there as well. Just behind the emu's head, you can see those two lines there. This is quite a nice coin, grade-wise. So found a couple of those I don't keep them all. I only like to keep ones that are probably starting to well, they're still reasonable condition is basically what I'm getting at. I pulled out. I kept a few of these. I do have plenty of these, but as time goes on, these things are going to get worn fairly heavily, and they certainly get worn in the open fields. These ones weren't too bad, so I took 3 of them out of circulation this week. I did let a fair few go by, but I do like to keep a good number of high grade 20-cent coins. And speaking of high grade, that's the reason why I kept this one out of circulation as well. A 1977, nice shiny one. The rim is just almost pretty much perfect. You get a lot of nicks and bumps and scratches on those rims there, but this coin is in great nick. So yeah, that's a keeper, and always keep an eye out. Like if you keep 20-cent coins, and you come across another nice 20-cent coin, check what you've got in your 20-cent folder. This might be worthy of a swap out, and then you can decide whether to put the older one back into circ, or you can keep it and go about making a second set. So that's what I do. I try to. My first set is like my best set, and then my subsequent ones are slightly lower grade, but still very high grade. But yeah, that's just something I like to do. Plenty of colours, so you can see there, plenty of coloured coins turned up. A couple more of these turned up. Really only found about 5 or 6 of them. I know some of you are finding hundreds of them, but where I am, those do not turn up. Successfully found 2 2011 $2 coins, so another low mintage coin, and I do like to keep out all the low mintage ones. So I found 2 of these this week. What was the mintage on that? Around 1.7, 1.8 million. Same as the 2011 10-cent coin. So it's easy to remember. If you find a 2011 2, you want to keep the 10s as well if you find them, which I do find plenty of those. This was a cool little find. So this is my error coin for this episode. Double cuds. Occasionally you'll find one with 1 cud, but to find one with 2 cuds is extra special. This one here is a 1998, not in great condition, but purely a keeper based on the fact that it has this error, the double cuds on the rim there. So that's what makes that special and worth keeping, and gives it extra value. Now, I do like to try and keep a coin each week that that technically is really, it's nothing special. This may look special because you can't read the date, you can't really read any of the lettering, but this is just a worn coin. Okay, so who knows how it's happened or what's gone on there, but the best way to check whether this is legitimately an error coin, or whether or not it is a just a coin that's essentially suffered post-mint damage, we'll call it that, is to grab a cheap set of scales. And these scales, these have done really well for me over the years, and we'll just make a mess of those ones there, but we'll turn it on, and I just want to show you. Can you guys see that? No. Okay. So I just want to show you what the weight of that is. Let's just grab this 2011 here and get a weight on that one. So 6.55. So let's have a look at this one. 6.41. So it's lost a good amount of weight, and that would probably be equivalent to the detail that it's lost on this coin. So just get yourself a pair of scales, set of scales, and check your coins. It gives you an answer very quickly as to what's gone on. Yeah, it's pretty difficult to pick it up with the eye, but it is slightly thinner. But certainly, it's not an error coin. It's been worn somehow. Yeah. Yeah, a lot of questions can be answered with one of these in some ways. All right, guys, that's all for today. I will be doing the second half to this video, and I'll put that up and you can see that tomorrow. But for now, if you've enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up, and I look forward to putting more videos out there for you soon. Thanks for watching.